Hello everyone. Welcome. My name is Simone Jackson, creator of the Fab Grad, and today I'm really excited because we are talking about how to pitch brands through the DMs. So this is something that happens all the time. Most influencers are reaching out to brands directly through the DMs to get those contacts. And so I'm going to teach you how I pitch brands through the DMs, specifically on Instagram, so that I can get that content and pitch via email. So if you are someone that is interested in influencer tips and influencer marketing, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram at the Fab Grad. Let's get started. Okay, y'all. So I'm really excited because this is exactly what most influencers are doing in order to pitch brands. Now, at some point in time, most influencers get to a place where they don't have to pitch brands as much. They are automatically emailing them. And I can talk about how to set up your profile on Instagram so that it makes it very easy for brands to find your email and to reach out to you so that you don't have to pitch as much anymore. But for my nano influencers, which is something I focus here on my channel, which is someone that has less than 10,000 followers, it is really important that you are pitching brands. So today I'm going to talk about 3 different phases of pitching. And when it comes to the DMs, it's really about how to find the right brands to pitch, because I've been there when you're like, I don't even know who to pitch, right? And then we're going to talk about what to actually say in the direct message. I'm going to give you exactly what I say to brands in direct messages that actually lead to contacts. And then we're going to talk about what to do if certain things happen, meaning if they don't respond back, if they do respond back, if they send a link, I'm going to tell you what happens usually if you've never done it before, and then what to do next so that you're ready. Okay, let's get started. The first question that we are going to figure out is how to find which brands to actually pitch. Now, this sounds really simple, right? Like there's brands all over the internet. You can just pitch any one that you want and then move on. But if you've ever done it before and you're like, okay, I'm ready to pitch a brand, and you're like, who do I pitch? And usually the first person that comes to mind is Target. And you're just like, I have like 2,000 followers, 200 followers. I don't know if I'm Target ready. So I've been there, y'all. And hey, you can still pitch Target if you want to. Keep tagging them. They oftentimes repost nano influencers with their Target style Instagram. So definitely, that was actually one of my first reposts was Target when it was a cute little picture. I'll put it on the side. It was so cute. But anyways, okay, I'm getting off a tangent. So how to find brands to pitch. The first thing I want you to do is to look around your house. Look around your house. What do you see? What do you use? Are you using a plant? Is it a faux plant? Are you using lamps? Do you use a photo frame? Is it your bed set? Is it your candle? Make a whole list of all the stuff in your house, because usually these are things that you are using in order to make sure that your life is what it is. And so especially if you're a lifestyle content creator, you want to make sure that you're doing this, because pretty much any part of your life can be branded or pitched to, work with these brands. So make sure that you look around your house, look at the mirror that you're using, the makeup, the earrings, the clothes, what type of clothes, the braiding hair, like do a whole evaluation of your life. You use brands all day long. Make a nice long list of all the different types of things that you use in your daily life and in your house. Then I want you to take note of your daily routine. What do you usually do every day? Do you journal and then you read the Bible and then you brush your teeth? Do you work out? Start to figure out the patterns in your day, because then I want you to then go find other influencers who are doing similar things. Look up, journaling on Instagram. Look up fitness on Instagram. Look up coffee on Instagram. Start trying to find other people who have similar daily routines, specifically influencers, so that you can see what brands they're working for or working with. A good example of this is oftentimes I love having a glass of wine, and there's a whole set of influencers out there that specifically talk about wine and rosé and event planning and hosting. So I follow a lot of them because those brands really connect with me, and there are a lot of small businesses who do those different things. So a really good tip is you don't always have to go for the big wigs, if you will, right? Like you don't have to go for the Bath and Body Works candle if you're not ready for that. You might want to do like a small type of candle company that you can reach out to who's looking for an influencer. So take a look at your house, write all the things that are in your house that you know that you use often. Then take a look at your daily routine and find other influencers on Instagram who are also kind of highlighting and working with brands that do the same things that you do in your daily routine. And then make sure that you are checking to see if those brands that you all are looking at and using have small businesses that you could potentially reach out to, because those are usually easier when it comes to getting a contact for that direct message. The last thing I want you to do as you're thinking about how to find which brands to pitch, I want you to think about your niche. So I give career tips as well on my Instagram. And so oftentimes I'll have brands reach out that are around career books or around like working with college students who need help with their application. I have thought about pitching Skillshare. Like think about your niche. You know, I would do maybe like a stationery company because I love taking notes, right? So things like that are really good as well, because you want to think about your niche. If you work with food, maybe specifically you want to reach out to a cupcake company, even though you don't eat cupcakes every day, it would be a good fit for your brand. So think about your niche, go find other influencers who are in your niche and see who they are working with. I love looking at somebody, especially if they have less than 10,000 followers, seeing who they work with and pitching that brand myself, because I know that you will work with a nano influencer. So that is another strategy as well. All right. Moving on to the second part of the video, which is what to say in the DMs. So if I have a good screenshot, I'll definitely share the screenshot on the side. I think I kind of tweak it every once in a while, so it might not be exactly the same, but I'll do one that ended up getting me an actual contact, all right? So what to say in the DM, verbatim, what I say. Hello, my name is, I put my name, Simone Jackson, and I am a whatever your niche is. I put career and lifestyle blogger, okay? Based in Los Angeles. I personally find it's important to share where you're based at, because sometimes companies, especially food, they don't sell or they don't, ship to your particular area. So, hello, my name is Simone Jackson and I am a career and lifestyle blogger based in Los Angeles. One sentence. I would love to share, insert brand name. Let's just use Bath and Body Works. I would love to share Bath and Body Works with my audience of, put your target audience. So I always put young Black professionals. That's just me. I put young Black professionals. You might say young millennial woman. You might say accountant. There's a lot of different things that you can say, but I want you to put your target audience. The reason that this is also a great strategy when you're pitching is because it's going to help you get tailor focus on who are you, where are you from, who do you serve, and what do you want, okay? So again, hello, my name is Simone Jackson, and I am a career and lifestyle blogger based in Los Angeles. I would love to share Bath and Body Works with my audience of young Black professionals, period. That's 2 sentences. Is there someone I can email about a future collaboration? Question mark. That's it. That's it. Okay. Hello, my name is Simone Jackson, and I am a career and lifestyle blogger based in Los Angeles. I would love to share Bath and Body Works, or whoever the brand name is, with my audience of young Black professionals, which is my target audience. Is there someone I can email about a future collaboration? Now, this works for me. Other influencers or coaches or whatever might say, you need to share your value and you need to talk about like exactly what you bring to the table and give them an idea. I'm somebody that gets a lot of DMs. From my own following, I'm fine with these long messages. Brands don't have time to read paragraphs. So I want to be honest with y'all about, is this actually working for me, right? Does this actually work? And so what I will say as a nano influencer with, at the moment, around 3,000, I think 75 followers or something, 3,075 followers, something like that, is that what I have noticed is that when I was around the 1,000 to 2,500 range, I would send this same pitch and it would work sometimes. Sometimes brands would get back to me and sometimes they would ghost me. When they got back to me, I was really excited if they sent me an email. Oftentimes they would say, well, we're not looking for anyone. Thank you so much. This, that, and the third. It would hit, if I had to give a number, if I pitched 10 people, I would probably get 2 emails, right? When I was around the 1,000 to 2,500 range. When I got to about 3,000 followers, this is all my personal experience, I'm just sharing it with y'all. When I got to around 3,000 followers, which was not that long ago, I would send this pitch to bigger brands, to smaller brands, and all of that. I felt like I started getting more emails. For some reason, I feel like now brands are emailing or messaging me back with an actual contact, or saying, sorry, we have nothing available, or not messaging me back at all. So in my experience, I just have noticed that once I hit 3,000, I started feeling like I was getting more responses. I have also just gotten better at pitching and pitching more often. I also used to send a really long pitch message back when I was in the 1,000 to 2,500 range. So maybe that's a difference as well. A lot of people say, share something of value, or share how you're going to help them, or share an idea. Girl, say that for the email, in my opinion. It is a DM. We want short, we want to the point. So when I started getting to around 3,000, and honestly just busier in my life, I cut it down to the script that I showed you all, and it has been working. So I've been reaching out to brands and they have been getting back to me with actual email contacts. And then moving on to the third part of the video, this is what you do next. So what you do after you reach out to a brand and you send them your pitch via the DMs. 3 things could happen that I'm noticing. 1, they don't respond. If they don't respond, don't worry, sis. There are a lot of brands out there, as we know, as we made our list around our house and our daily routines. Follow up with them in about a week, and then follow up with them again in about 2 weeks, and then follow up with them again in around 3 months. I'm serious, because to me, if they don't reach out, 1, they can be really, really, really inundated with a lot of DMs and they just aren't responding back. 2, they might have checked your profile out and it wasn't it, and then they just didn't respond. Or 3, you just need to follow up. People miss things. So follow up in a week. If they don't say anything again, follow up in 2 weeks. And follow up means just, hey, just checking in on my previous DM. Hope that I hear from you soon. That's all I say, with a happy face. Okay, so make sure that you follow up. The second thing that could possibly happen is they say that nothing is available. Now, when they say nothing is available to me, I say, okay, thank you so much for your time. And I pretty much leave it there. If I really, really, really love that brand, I'll go back to them in about 6 months or 3 months when I feel like there's a new season of influencing. Like, okay, now it's the holidays, let me repitch. Okay, it's back to school, let me repitch. But I usually don't continuous with the hard follow-up when they already told me we don't have anything for you, or thank you, but no thank you. Okay, the next thing that could potentially happen is they send you a sign-up form. This has been happening way more often. So when I pitch a brand, and it's usually, it's not even a larger brand, it just depends. They'll send you a sign-up form where they'll say, hey, thank you, a very generic email, clearly copy and paste, but I don't care. But they'll say, hey, thank you so much for reaching out. We really, appreciate it. Please fill out this form and we'll get back to you if there's an opportunity. Basically, y'all, it is a sign-up form. Put your name, put your email, put your stats. Sometimes it'll say on the form, which I really appreciate, hey, you have to have this amount of followers in order to work with us. Hey, you have to have this amount of engagement or whatever to work with us. So, read the form. Note to you. screenshot or copy and paste that link to somewhere where you can reach it later. I had pitched to a brand one time, and it was a brand I really wanted to work with, and I didn't have enough followers at the time, but now I do. And so when I went back to that DM, they had they unsent their message. So sometimes, you know, brands don't want just their links floating around in DMs. Take a screenshot or take note of that link and put it somewhere that you can go to it later, because sometimes they do like unsend their message, so it's just not sitting in the DMs. So I did say in a previous video that when brands email me and they ask me to sign up for an app or something like that, I don't put my information. I would say this is different. If you are directly talking to the brand, you clearly are talking to their Instagram or their social media, and they send you something to put your information, that makes more sense than just a random brand with no context hitting you up saying like, hey, sign up for my app. Here's the sign up form. Not for me. The last thing that could happen is they actually send you an email. They say, hey, we really would love to work with you, or like, hey, thank you so much for reaching out. Please email this person. You want to make sure that you email them, you know, in your own time. I would say as soon as possible, if you're really serious. And you want to email them with your media kit and all of that. So that could be a whole separate video of how to pitch a brand through email. And so I can definitely do that for you all. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I feel a little rambly, but I wanted to make sure that I got all my points out. I know this is really, really important for a lot of us nano influencers. If you have questions, please make sure that you put it in the comments. I do also have consultations, so if you wanted to work with me one-on-one, I will put my link down below. It is for career advice and for side hustle / influencing tips. So you just click, you know, side hustle / influencing and it'll come up. But I have that as well if you want to talk to me one-on-one about this. And yeah, I hope that this was really helpful for all of you that are pitching, and good luck, and you got this, girl. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.